Lionsgate confirms John Wick 5 in early development, with Keanu Reeves starring John Wick Chapter 4 topping 363 million globally. And, well, it made more than that, didn't it? Let's just go over to the numbers. John Wick Chapter 4, worldwide 428. Oh, I thought it made more than that. With a production budget of 100 million. Okay. Well, as you can see, though, looking at the trajectory here of each release, it's been climbing. So when you've got progress like that, where the numbers are climbing, studio executives look at the money, they look at the cheddar, and they're kind of like, well, even though I was really satisfied with what they did with Chapter 4, I thought it was the perfect poetic ending for the John Wick franchise. Money talks. Money talks, and the studios are officially talking about what they would do with this. Is there a workaround for what happens at the end of number 4? Yeah, but it would be kind of cheesy. And you got to be careful here, because you don't want to pull the Indiana Jones where you have like them riding off into the sunset, like with Last Crusade, and then make John Wick Chapter 5 be like the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull of the John Wick movies, right? Because there is going to be that ballerina spin-off that's coming out, and it's going to have Keanu Reeves in it. It's just, that's the way that I would have preferred for them to continue to use John Wick. Is have him show up in these side stories, maybe even have him be somewhat of a prequel, but they would have to do de-aging for that, and I don't know if I want to see that. But he's free. He's free of the table. His story wrapped up, so it would seem really tacked on, right? For him to come out of retirement or do whatever they were going to do, have him discovered again or something like that, to have more action. You would have to go prequel. Have it take place between number 3 or 4. Have something like that. It's John Wick 5 technically, but it's not canon wise. It doesn't take place after Chapter 5, after Chapter 4. Canon wise, John Wick Chapter 5 can take place earlier, right? And they've done that in other series like Fast and Furious. Like chronologically, the first 5 happen in different orders, right? So it's possible. As I said, the money talks. I didn't really want to talk about it that much, because it really, if they're starting to develop it, you know what that could also mean is that they're just batting around somebody at lunch saying, well, you know what, we made a lot of money with John Wick. Maybe we should do another one. And then that's it. That's all that could be. That's why I didn't really want to talk about it. And when we were in full John Wick mode, I talked about that as a possibility for scenarios for John Wick Chapter 5. I do want to see it. I do want to see it. It's just, I'm not sure. On another note, talking about Keanu Reeves, he was once a part of a band called Dogstar, and recently in Napa, he rejoined it for a performance, which was kind of cool. See, he played the bass. So to see him up on stage there, guys, I implore you to go check out, if you're a fan. And actually, I listened to that song there, that cut. What's it called? Blonde. Not bad. Not bad. And as an artist, I can relate. Just because he acts doesn't mean that he doesn't have other artistic endeavors. Me, I play guitar too as well, right? So being up on stage like that too, there's a rush to it, man. And it's good to see Keanu back doing something like that, because it's never gone in you, that desire to be up on stage. If you were a fan of that, I just thought it was kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, so I saw that as well. It was trending as a headline, so go check that out as well. What is it with coffee? It's like drying out my mouth. I might have to rethink. I might have to go back to the Earl Grey. dries out my mouth too much while I'm doing the live streams.